Hello. There is no way I can run OBS and SimHub at the same time. SimHub barely runs on its own.
It's true.
I would like to eventually get that stuff working though, because I think having the overlay is such the HUD overlay stuff is so cool.
I'm running SimHub on a different computer and porting the
Oh
UDP
yeah,
data.
because that's what the UDP stuff is actually all for, isn't it?
Yeah, you can set it between computers. So I just have another computer or just a VM running.
We got 1 minute left.
So it's not on my.
Who are we missing?
I'm back.
No.
Burner's the only one. Burner, I don't know if you're there or not.
Alrighty, yeah, I've on 2018, but playing with. I have a clip I should put into the server of. I ended up testing F1 2020 with a controller because people didn't believe me about the force controller assists. I have disconnected, reconnected. Burner's got terrible connection today. We got a decent. Okay, I gotta keep my conversations focused. It's a test run. I've not streamed for a while. I've been taking a quote unquote a week off, but we'll see how we go today. I have disconnected on my phone. This is good. We're off to a good start. I recorded footage of me holding full lock left and full lock right on the controller and then just accelerating. Because what these games do, and I think it is necessary, because without it, they would be impossible to drive. But what they do is they decrease the max turn saturation. So the maximum amount you can turn on a controller gets less the faster your car goes. So there's no way you can full lock left accidentally at top speed. Stream is lagging. Is it any better? Because I didn't notice that on my phone. But yeah, I recorded a bit of footage that basically boiled down to just showcasing me being full lock. Sadly, you have to take my word for it. I didn't have overlays back then, so I wasn't able to record actually being full lock on the controller. But I mean, it's easy to test. If you have a controller yourself, go in, lock, full lock from standstill, and you will turn the wheel 180 degrees in F1 2018. And if you drive, it'll go less and less and less the faster you go. Why is that logo at 144p? Lag, since you've said that. I saw it on my phone. I'll take it as just a bit of loading lag, which I may be likely to get at various points throughout today. F1 2020 sometimes doesn't run super smooth, but judging by that texture pop-in, I'm not sure we're going to have much luck today. Fingers crossed! Fingers crossed we at least just get our clean race that lasts for an hour. Who have we got out on track today? I think it's actually loaded everyone in. BlizzTech, Joel from Oz are on the same team. X and Badger. Badger is the AI. His profile hasn't loaded in, so he's not racing today. You've got dark purpley maroon.
Oh, drink and Pepsi. Oh, drink water and milk. Pills supposed to be weak. Like Skyrim. Oh, water is health as fuck, bitch.
You know what? Should we lap in me?
Water, drink,
We have
water,
half hour.
drink,
We should probably lap
water,
in
drink,
mediums.
water, bitch. Oh, drink, water, drink,
I'm
water,
gonna
drink,
set
water, bitch.
11s.
Oh, drink, water, drink, water, drink,
25
water,
kilo,
bitch. Oh,
just I don't
drink,
like
water,
hitting the
drink,
fuel.
water, drink, water, bitch.
Think? There's no real reason we would want less diff lock on an on-throttle. Bear in mind, I'm not actually any good at this. It's all complete guesswork. This is the rear axle diff lock, to my knowledge. I feel like I'm gonna try upping it. Because we have so many corners where I might ride the bumpers, I feel like diff lock could be important for not spinning the wheel that's in the air. But I feel like that's a very low IQ take. But thank you for the hydrate, Crazy. And Electro Gamer, welcome in. I did see that, but completely forgot to say anything. Let's just pump up the numbers. Why not? Let's see how it goes. We have a half hour. As long as we actually get some testing in. Let's have a quick look. How's everyone else doing? Well? Doing well? And a calorie as well. I gotta get settled in. I don't feel so out of it anymore like I did a week ago. Actually, last Wednesday. It was last Wednesday. It was the last time I was on stream where I felt properly cognizant. Ever since then, I've had this weird mental deterioration. It's probably nothing. I can't put my finger on it, and I don't seem to have anything physically wrong with me, so... I genuinely think it's just a bit of energy, diet stuff, because I won't lie. This month has been the most takeout and junk food I think I've ever eaten. In maybe years. I went from a high protein, high carb, high iron diet to eating chicken burgers every day. That can't do anything great for you. Having said that though, I don't know if I can entirely blame it on the diet. At this point, anything I say is entirely speculation. Restaurant and junk food is not a good thing. I kicked it to the curb for such a long time. And this past month, I think just repeatedly getting up at midnight for reverse boss run, for the Saturday Deep Rock stream, there's the Wall of Champions. I think he came in too hot for that. But repeatedly coming in for reverse boss run every Saturday, or every Sunday at 5 in the morning. Deep Rock with Flicky and Valley was 5 in the morning again on Saturdays. Staying up phenomenally lengthy periods of time with Warlock. Come on, that's... I shouldn't laugh. Yeah, I think I just let the schedule get to me and I became lazy and started relying on takeout. Bernabear's posting laps. Actually, it looks like she's on her outlap. Or not. Did she have the pit for damage? That's the AI. Nothing's loaded about their character. So, yeah, this week, I already feel better. Having jumped back into the stream, I procrastinated a little bit today, but... And I won't lie, I did go get more takeout. I am my own worst enemy. But I kept it light. It was just a chicken pack and a burger. I went there really for the coffee, and I just can't help myself. I'm a glutton. But I'm going for an iron-heavy diet this week, and I think it's helped. I think having the iron-heavy diet, I've had 2 steaks already by Wednesday, so... Seems to be working. So far, 3 days in. Let's join back in Discord, shall we?
Where are we? My friends.
You're not kidding, it is. Why?
Oh,
20 minutes in.
Rain, go away.
How long?
oh no.
There you go, just do it.
I think our race is going to end under wet. I don't think it's going to run long enough to go to dry again.
Yeah.
Anna has joined.
When you're ready, let's go.
You just thought it, didn't you, Joe? And it just happened.
That's it. I'm just that good.
We'll try and get it over with quickly.
Wouldn't have even checked unless I got that rain warning about
Yeah.
coming up in practice. I normally check like the first thing at the start of every practice, and I just didn't tonight.
We are all going to die.
Testing,
I don't know why I
testing.
set my
Jeff,
car
can you
up.
hear me?
He's telling me the box is left, but I'm having a damn good lap.
Jeff can hear me.
So I'm
Cool.
not gonna- I don't have to do what you tell me.
Nephew.
Yeah, so I will be a yellow flagging
Ooh.
it across the track, you know.
I'm gonna be careful. That accelerating out of the corners
Yeah,
with
that's
diff lock is super different. I normally don't set it above 80.
What we call the Saurus maneuver, so I'll be a
Yeah.
Jolosaurus.
Let's set some laps, shall we?
Hey! Oh, crap. Oh, how did I not write myself off?
Oh, hello.
Oh, jeez.
G'day.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Lots of very close dots on the track map right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm out of fuel, so I should get across.
Ah, Maestro.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bye, Badgerbot.
My aim tonight is to beat both Badger and Exerfied. It's probably my only chance to ever do it. Beat both of them.
Ooh, what a bizarre corner that I have forgotten.
I think you're pretty much going to have the rest of the season to do it.
Yeah, I know. But also, to be fair, it's actually worked out well. There's both of them on the same team that have dropped
Yeah.
down, I think.
Also, I think there'll be a fair break between
Let's
the
start pushing the car a little and feeling it out. I don't actually know if I like this diff lock setup or not yet.
We should
I
actually.
mean, this season's still got like, what, 5 weeks left? 6 weeks?
Yeah. What round is this? This is round 5. So we got five after this one. So 6 including this one left.
I'm not sure I like it. I want to
Yeah.
swap out to something a bit more generic with the diff lock.
Get a prize next season.
It would be
That'd be
good.
cool.
I don't like it. I don't like that at all. 90's too high. I think we could go to like 78, 75 for the on throttle. I've never messed with the off throttle
keep
diff
an
lock
ear
though.
out
I normally
for
keep that at 60.
Find somebody who wants to join the league. Yell out. At this point, they can't join this season, but
Look, I have got a friend who's interested, but he would be a bit patchy just because he has a pain condition, so sometimes he wouldn't be able to make races just because of that, but he is interested in hopping into some F1 races.
And we need to get Kurt on too.
Oh yeah, definitely next season Kurt Thug's got to be involved.
Let's have a look.
Got no
And
excuse.
then,
We try. We're
and
gonna
then,
lower it. I'm
one
gonna
of us
do
has to
the
be
exact
Team
opposite.
Vodafone
We're gonna
on
go
you.
down to 75, 70.
We may see some rain. ETA is about 15
Didn't
minutes.
you went to Telstra for a bit, didn't you?
I worked at Telstra for a bit.
Do we have rain on the race day, or is this rain just in practice?
No, it's going to rain on rest day.
Oh,
it
bloody-
is.
okay.
Absolutely. Don't joke.
We're all going to die.
Time to go for a Sunday drive and pretend it's called racing.
How many car pilots do you reckon we can get?
Jeff just told me it's about to rain in practice too.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, it is.
It's going to rain in practice, rain for qualifying.
At least we can get a little practice on rain before the actual event.
True.
Semi blessing in disguise, but
Also, I wonder if in 2022 they'll allow you to control weather in seasons.
oh, that'd be
Leagues.
great.
That would be. It's just so surprising they haven't let us do it in this game, you know? Such a no-brainer right here. Yeah, here we are.
Hey.
It's so weird that there are like mechanics entirely in video games that devs don't give us access to in custom modes. Siege did the same thing for the longest time. You get custom mode, but there's like, it's like a rotating playlist instead of an actual custom mode. Bizarre.
Yeah, yep. Isn't the new Halo was kind of like that?
Yeah.
Released like that?
Yeah.
The old Halos, full freedom. New Halo, they're like, you know what you need? Like,
They're bringing it, I believe. I think it's coming. Not anytime soon. I think they were having a few problems with just multiplayer, just in general.
No, they'll bring it in once all the player base is almost dropped off. Like, oh, we've put this in now. You can all come back.
It already happened. Sadly.
It's so fascinating that the game franchise that spawned like basically LAN parties as a thing now it just has preset lobbies with those same game modes in them. Like Gripball, what do you have? Zombie mode? They're all just now preset playlists. There's no actual means to create your own version of the game again.
Who's behind me?
Be me.
You're making me nervous.
you wouldn't like me when I'm nervous.
Yeah. There are some online guides, but
right now.
I'll back off a bit.
No, I'm kidding.
That's not good. I'll let you have a bit of a gap.
I just need to get a grip with things
No,
as well.
hopefully I'm going to immediately overtake him.
Bear is so loud. I'm gonna have to adjust. I'm gonna have to pay attention to the road.
I normally do.
And I'm gonna have to adjust her volume. It was quiet last week and loud this week. I do like the 70% dip lock. I'm just not adjusting for corners like I should be. This is gonna be a slow race anyway on the rain.
Give me a sec.
15 minutes.
I'm just not braking in time at all. Yeah, there are like super min-max guides, and that's basically all they are, is like the no fun allowed builds. They don't fit anyone's driving style unless you min-max your driving style. So if you're just basically an alien at racing games, who doesn't have any character to how they drive or any technique to how they drive, then yeah, the super min-maxy stuff will get you the super fastest laps in the game, but
Who's got the fastest lap at the moment?
I already overheat,
Jeez, your
shit.
sector 3 must be crazy fast.
lagging. That's not good.
Like, that was not better than 1 and 2, not even close to your time.
That's our best lap so far. Good enough for 7th.
What happens when you turn your hacks on?
I mean, I've got hacks on 11 and it's still not keeping up. It's just not right.
Might have dialed
Oh wait,
50.
it's out of 20. Oh shit.
Box.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Box.
You gotta judge just how much you can cut through those corners.
Box.
Receive that. Repeat
At
the
what
message.
point will it
Okay.
pull me off?
Jeff?
If you get airborne over a corner rather than just going straight
Box.
through
Box.
it with the wheel spinning,
Box.
does
Box.
that count?
Skipping this lap.
Hey, you did it.
Technically, you're not on the track, so. Hey.
Long story short, I think I don't work well with
Party got on behind me there.
I don't work
Really,
well with the min-maxi builds because I drive these things like
My wheels
I
go
drive
on the
them
ground
like
and
they're
I'm
a
done
street
spinning.
tuner. I gotta adjust these volumes. That's so loud for me in Discord.
The rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful.
Oh, that lag.
That one close enough. Go that time.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's
one
The min-maxi setups just long story short, I think it's like I'm bad at driving.
What happened?
Is the way to summarize it. That's probably going to make the most people happy at
I
understanding.
just thought I'd get a bit of assistance
I
with my braking.
have to turn Burner Bear down. That is way too loud. I can't think. Okay, let's get this sorted. Burner Bear can go to 90. And my ears aren't bleeding.
Getting a new free front wing anyway.
Is that better?
Don't need that one. Welcome to pit crew.
Actually, you know
Get
what?
rid of
Just
it early.
pause. Just get rid of sound. I need to get a
Jeez, you're a second up in
100%
the
brake
middle
pressure and
sector.
50% rear bias. I know there was a big controversy because 2021 actually reworked their braking mechanism and then reverted it because there was a new way to min-max. So instead of just letting the new min-max
I'm
take
actually
place,
better in sector 1.
they reverted back to the 50% brake balance
Not
mechanic,
by
which
a
is what
lot,
you have
but-
here in 2020. But I mean, I can't really say
Time
it's
to
because I'm
try out
bad.
the wet tires.
I'm just worse with those setups for some reason.
Training it.
Half the corners I do sideways in these things.
Probably not the worst idea.
I'll let you put them on
Maybe.
you.
Yeah.
Jeff just told me it's still 5 minutes until rain though.
Yeah, I'll let
I
you
have
put them
not
on,
set a
just have to
competitive
go
lap at all
where
today.
you've got the tire selection. There's a little dry wet toggle above
We're
it.
clean.
Oh,
We're
okay.
clean. We haven't cut
If
a
there's
single
no water
corner
down there,
apparently.
you're gonna have like no grip.
Yeah.
Or you'll have
know what?
good grip until your tires overheat for in about 10 seconds, but yeah.
Fix some soft
Yeah,
up.
wet tires on a dry track are slipperier than slicks on a wet track.
Yeah.
Took me the longest time to realise that overheating tyres will lose pretty much all your grip.
Yeah,
And it kills them. They never come back.
yeah. That's what killed my race in Bahrain. I did it at the start of a lap and I just couldn't get back to the start.
They're dead, Jim. No Star Trek fans here.
Those tires do not live long and prosper.
Now, they go hot and fast. That's just not the Vulcan way.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that Spock wouldn't say hot and fast.
I mean, but could you imagine if that was his fucking
Hot and
saying?
fast.
Live
Yeah.
hot and fast. Okay.
Make a parody.
Oh,
I can even pull off
definitely
Spock
be a,
jobs.
that'd be a
I feel
stunt.
like I'm both braking too early and not making the braking line on some corners.
Swing in the exit of turn 3.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
I need to just
Decided to go
Suggestion
for
is-
focus
one there, Joe.
and try and get a lap in and learn my brake markers
I'm
again.
good. Just be careful. Slightly on the racing line.
my first hot
wing it.
lap on.
That one could be
Yeah.
so much faster. I just need to not cut it, or I need to commit to the turn in properly.
Because there's realistic damage as an option in this.
Yes.
Would hard
It'll do
debris
that.
damage your car?
Yep. It does.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Turn it on.
No
So
one
one
would
thing-
survive lap 1.
I know. The challenge would be real.
The thing,
You're
one
saying
thing
the
I used to
challenge
love
doesn't
about
exist at the moment.
As long as you
They
got
will.
punctures on as well. Like, because tyre simulation is different as well.
Actually get- That's cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to pop the tyre. Yeet. Whoever's in front of me, which is probably an AI.
I have never had that happen.
It is an AI. Aha, but I'm still coming for you. Badger. I'll have for you, Badger.
Is that a new mechanic, or is that in 2020 for the tire popping?
It's always been there, but usually full tyre simulation is not on by default.
Yeah.
I've usually set everything on. I don't think I've ever had that happen though. The most of the AI.
So if you can pop your tyres. If you've got full tyre simulation on, you can pop them by overusing them. So if they get their wear goes out. particularly on certain tracks. Otherwise, yeah, if realistic damage is on, you can do it by going over debris.
I usually run my tires to 70. I figured it was a risk, but I've never seen it happen.
It's like usually around like 80, 90.
Right.
But
70 was the
it's
magical
just-
number, even
it
without
just
realizing.
increases your risk the higher you go, basically.
Hey, Cyan-chan, welcome in.
How does AI just come up and
Race Day Wednesday. Apparently that's what my channel is now. I don't play anything but Race Day Wednesday and Stardew Valley.
Are you on Inters?
I'm not out at the moment.
Okay, because at the moment it's reading you're on Inters. Wow.
I don't mind this setup, but I don't think I'm setting any competitive laps yet, even on the softs. Speaking of.
Wet quality.
We're almost at 10% warm. That's normally when I start setting my best laps.
Kicks in.
The quality weather
What's your
saying it's
weather
wet.
for-
See, the quality looks like it
If I can learn that final corner a little bit, I'll be fine, but I don't know if that was a cut.
go with your quality setup, your park firm, so
Yeah. Yeah, I might notch on another level of wing, but
because then it's like the last half of the race is
Why am I lagging so bad, please?
well, I don't even know if our race will be that long. It's too close to all the champions.
I want to try the last chicane out again, but I don't want to do another lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I also have to check some of my settings, so we're gonna...
I didn't think we had dynamic weather on this season.
You
we
can't
couldn't turn it off.
Ah, right.
because I thought I left it on last season, so I'm like, this season we turn it off.
Wait, you can't
And there
turn
is-
dynamic weather off at all?
No.
Not on a per race or per season setting, so it's just
Hey.
not an option. But funny enough, it shows like when you go into the race, it says
Someone
the
thought-
weather's dynamic. It's like, well, can you let
Who
me
be
change
this?
that?
Oh.
Not me. Not me. It's Joel.
It you.
It's Joel.
It's raining, I
reckon
can
it's-
see it.
Starting to.
I blame the rain.
Yep, I got water on my screen. Oh,
Check how much
exciting.
time we have left. I'm gonna take a
Well,
break,
it's still
see if the
working.
rain kicks in properly, but I don't know what's gonna actually start raining for inters. It's too dry now for inters. How much time do we have left? 4 minutes. I was checking because
Alright, let's bring the wets out, eh?
I see 2 drops in the moment. I don't think
radio
it's that
output
way.
device. Oh. I could make him go through my Discord audio
Don't
feed.
let me down.
Fascinating.
You're down into P2. Let's push on and try to regain first.
I love how that froze
Do I
my
run
computer.
my dry setup,
Is that
or do I
it?
run my wet
Voice meter,
setup?
aux? Is that the only thing I have besides speaker or default?
Good
So
result
quiet.
last race. Let's try to go one better this weekend.
Speakers is my headphones.
You've
That doesn't
fallen
go
into
through OBS.
P18. You're in P18.
That's Discord audio. That's so trippy that I can put him through a separate audio channel. What I really came here for, though, was
People talking about running your dry, your wet setups. I'm like, I'm gonna run my own.
I don't
setup.
like that it locks me
Yeah,
up.
I'm thinking the same thing. Like, do I say anything? Do I sound like a pleb? And then
I
Joel's
wanna
jealous, so now
know-
it's not bad.
How does it pick what microphone it uses? Because it's using the wrong microphone. Does anyone know how to change what microphone the game uses?
No. It uses the default one that's set in Windows, but
Is it the default
Um,
communications one?
I'm not sure, but it
Well,
also
then-
needs to be set before the game starts.
That's set incorrectly then, if that's the case.
Sometimes it plays up and you need to go into the advanced settings and just reset to default.
Don't drink and say, drink only water and milk. Else don't be weak.
Needs to be done before the game launches.
Water's health is fucking
Used to be using
better drink
my
water,
microphone
drink water,
filter
drink
program
water,
instead of
drink
just my
water,
microphone.
bitch. Drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch. Drink water, drink water, drink
The
water,
problem, of
bitch.
course, with using the
Drink
microphone filter
water,
program
drink
is
water,
that the microphone
drink water,
filter program
bitch.
has like this weird buffer every time it starts and stops. It is! Why? Why is that set as the default device? That's grotty. Okay. Fix. Okay. It ended the call with the game. That's how it treats it. Everything that uses the program is a call or a conference call, like a. Did
I was
Discord
waiting
die?
for you.
Okay.
Oh, I was letting you go past.
You darted in front, so I'm like, so I'm not sort of
Testing.
ruining your
Testing.
mojo.
Oh, no.
I wasn't
OBS
gonna
is
say-
good. Hello.
Be taken over from
Octa,
the
welcome
AI.
in. Discord is still too loud. I can't handle it. I hate it. I hate not being able to hear anything. Honestly, that's been the biggest thing this whole week. I don't know what's thrown me out of balance, but I just feel confused a lot of the time. Noise used to be something that just happened in the background and I could deal with. Now it is crippling hearing things talking over me. I'm gonna drop it down to.
We haven't got that data.
Why is Jeff's gym so loud? Alright.
Yeah, they got a scrim on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. I think I'm
Screen's
good.
actually
I
picking
think the
up a
game's
bit
good.
now.
I think the music's good. I'm gonna take a very quick break. We
Getting a
have.
little bit of wheel spin.
Let's have a look. 13 seconds left.
Thing is, I don't think it's enters.
It's definitely not enters yet.
Yeah.
So, if I had to go to the bathroom and there was 5 seconds left on the clock, how does that work?
You want to be quick. That's
3
it.
minutes remaining. Alright, I'm gonna be quick.
That's where I went before. Get this up.
Patrick, don't finish your lap. I don't want to risk it giving us
Okay,
saves.
do we want to move channels now, guys?
Yeah.
Could I please get a drag, Blizz Techie?
I'm stalling the session for you.
You're stalling. Oh shit, okay. I came back thinking it was gonna be.
Actually, I can do it now. I have plenty of time.
I'm still on the start-finish line. Stalling.
Still going. How have you not been disqualified? Hello, okay. Impressive effort. I hate to think how people in these real sports deal with sitting in these things for hours on end.
apparently it's really comfortable. Like,
I just
apparently
mean,
they
like,
can. Like, I've heard stories of them going to sleep in them.
it's not like it'd be really hot. You're driving in front of something running at 200 degrees.
Oh yeah, no, like
in
when
a
it's like
super
actually
tight suit.
going, it's like stupidly hot. But like,
Yeah. But you'd
yeah,
have to keep hydrated. You're sitting in these things for at least 2 hours. But how do you stay hydrated and also not have to, like, desperately pause to take a piss?
yeah.
Nature has to
So,
make its call. Do they just train their bladder to not exist?
well, Lando Norris says he doesn't have water in the car because he doesn't want to have to go to the toilet.
I suppose dehydration is
So he just has a lot
something
of
you
water
can
beforehand.
fix.
Yeah.
Good lord, my brain immediately wandered off to how many Formula One drivers are pissed in their car.
I
There
accidentally
has
hit
to
the
be
wrong
at
button.
least a few that have just gone like,
Yeah.
well, fuck it.
So that's the other thing. Apparently, like, less common now, but a lot of the older, like in like the 2000s and stuff, that used to just be really common. That's what they would do. Some of like the commentators would talk about it. That yeah, that's just what they did. I meant to qualify on mediums. I didn't want to go out in softs. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, when's the rain meant to kick in, by the way?
20 minutes in, which is why I wanted mediums. I wanted mediums to take me to the rain. Ooh, and I'm just absolutely blown out my qualifying now.
I don't even know if my qualifying will pass. I don't have a time on my dash anymore.
I just missed a corner.
This is on P7. Crazy in my chat just said a point. The old Warcraft method of a bottle and a tube does wonders. And I suppose that's true. You could have like a doctor medical style device. But
that's how the fighter pilots do it. Damn it, I wanted to be on medium.
That was one of the reasons I sort of didn't want to miss out on the qualifying setup. Just because if I started soft, I knew I would be holding them till the rain kicked in.
Well, I accidentally hit X. I didn't mean to hit that button.
There's no way to...
Wrong button.
Wait, so once you prep, there's no way to
once you hit accept, yeah, you go to you can't undo it. So I had to that whole
20 minutes
time
in,
whenever
it's
I'm setting
basically
up.
20 minutes is basically the whole session, isn't it? We're only going to be like 10 laps most on intermediate.
Pretty much, yeah. So
not so bad. As long as it doesn't spend the whole race sort of like half dropping bits of rain everywhere. Alrighty. Okay. Random moment of stress. I'm going to turn my desk light off. Hello, Octo. I think you gave a hydrate as well, which I can't forget. Thankfully, I only have half hour, 40 minutes in this thing. Not a whole couple of hours. Although I have raced 100% length races in this game before, it takes something like full practice, full qualifying, and a full race. It's a real effort to get through this game. Race strategy, edit. That's as long as I can go. That's as long as I can go. Cool. Love it. We're gonna go to 47 kilograms. Love it. Good luck.
wait, P6. What? I qualified second.
I don't have gym.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Shit.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
That was entirely greed, not luck.
Copy.
Do I have to go new? Why do I have to go new? So, I'm going to take this opportunity really quickly to shout out the broadcasters here. If you head over to the BigBrain Media Twitch channel, there'll be cast commentating over there. I'm lagging something terrible apparently.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
I still have my setup, right? And it was so clean out of here too, but I got really stupidly greedy trying to go for that overtake so early on. What was it? Who was the driver that said if you don't go for an opening, if you no longer go for an opening that you see, are you really even racing? We're running at 190 Fahrenheit. These tires should be fine. I don't know why they're so slippy. Keep it clean, we're fine. 112 is the lap time to beat and we can catch up. We've had exactly half hour practice total on this track, and that's enough. We don't need more than half hour practice. I am running a light downforce setup. But I should be able to control my throttle and rear spin. That slip was just me trying to floor it out.
5 minutes time, so stay on your toes.
That spin was me being greedy, trying to have more power than I could have going around that sharp on the corner exit. I need to drop 3 seconds off my time. We've cut 2 seconds off on our first actual flying lap, which isn't bad. Oh, it's fine. If I'm gonna hit any wall, bloody hell, if I'm gonna hit any braking zone, I'm gonna learn that one soon. But if I'm gonna hit any wall, I'd like it to be the Wall of Champions. And I can say it's named after me. We can edit the Wikipedia page to say that I'm the reason it's called the Wall of Champions.
Let's start burning it off, please.
Look, while I learn the track, Jim, I won't lie, we're going to go to 1 lean. Because I apparently still have not got enough focus on this track to know braking zones properly. I think that tree shadow is going to be my braking zone there. change the Wikipedia page. It's called the Wall of Ord. Right. 3.6 extra laps of fuel. See, here's the thing. That was much better. Here's the thing, though. It's gonna rain later. There's no magical saving grace. I hate that corner. There's no magical saving grace. We might as well burn through some of this excess fuel now. And I can definitely be more aggressive on the brake pedal too.
Gap to car in front is 32.3 seconds.
That answers that question. The 3-point turn definitely hurt me more than the spin did. But they're following up with a pit stop, the whole thing combined. We're not running too clean at the moment. We'll see what we can do. We have 2 AI in this race, so I want 6th place as a minimum. But we also have to look after these tyres until we get caught on the intermediates. And not crash, and actually start learning some of these corners. And try not to die on that outside bumper. Why do I get the feeling that outside bumper is going to be the one that kills me, not the Wall of Champions? Fine. At this point, crashing lap 1 is just tradition for me. That blackened square there might be my braking zone. I just have to figure out where exactly to brake on it.
To the car ahead is 13.1 seconds.
What happened? What happened? I really wish I could get driver callouts for who's ahead. We've gained 18 seconds. Also, my tree shadow is gone. I can no longer use that as the braking line there. Interesting. Is that 20 minutes into the race time scaled? Because these races are a couple of hours long. We might be on inters very soon. Okay, that was clearly a cut. Feeling the back slip out again. What's the track temp? Surely with weather like this, the track temp can't be too warm. But unfortunately, I don't think the game calculates that. Doesn't it? Back on track. Come on. Same thing too. To my knowledge, park firm, we cannot change the rear wing downforce, only the front wing downforce. And I'm losing track of the rear wing.
Still on the right tyres for the time being.
Damn. I didn't want this race to be a throwaway race either.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
I am not driving well. I've never been this bad at any track, even ones I haven't practiced.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
That's the...
Confirmed.
I guess. Okay. So is this it? Is this the rain? This is 9 laps in. Is this
Okay, the
it?
stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Okay. Is this the rain? Do we stop the rain? I'm gonna take Jeff's word for it, because I don't actually know how to drive in the rain. But it's not going so well.
A new strategy is available on the
Okay,
MFD.
there's the inters.
Got that confirmed.
Both of those pitch strategies were inters. Change and
Virtual safety
keep.
car deployed. Slow down and maintain
Okay.
a positive delta.
I'm not the
Virtual
only one
safety
struggling.
deployed. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'm not the only one struggling. Did someone kiss the wall of the champions in mediums? What a fascinatingly boring race. Maybe not. I mean, we've had one incident already. Virtual safety car means someone at least lost the wing, right? Debris on track?
VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flag.
Back again.
Oh, that's
And
the
you?
quickest
For a grand
VSC I think
reopening,
I've
I
seen.
assume.
Release.
Hey, Tone, thank you for the subscription. Very much appreciated. And, no, Jim is not awake today. That's Jeff on the radio.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
What I want to know is what's the incident? But I don't race sweats. I've never raced or hot lapped in wet rain.
Target is +2. Let's move to mix 2 or 3, please.
Jeff, I swear, I will open mic and I would tell you to shut up. Stop. Jim is here. He's just taking the piss. Can you hear me? Apparently no, he's not here. He's
I
actually...
didn't catch that.
Oh, hi, Jim. Nice of you to reply.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Your overtake button in this weather? Are you insane?
Our gap to the car in front is 23.4 seconds.
I am actually Sunday driving, but I'm also...
Time last lap was a 1 minute 56.3.
I am not only Sunday driving, I'm driving like an actual grandma. I'm missing turns, not braking in time. I'm both too heavy on the brake and too light on the brake somehow. Grandma's most likely to lock up but also miss the corner entirely. Oh, was that the turn? Slam. Oh, dearie me. My box of tissues fell off the dash. I'm sure there are good grandma drivers out there, but I have one grandma who drives like she's actually racing and one grandma who just does everything too quickly. Accelerate, brake, turn. It's like an instantaneous button press for her. Oh, good lord. And this is absurd. I mean, I just want sixth at this point, but I can't even stay on the track. There's a blue dot in front of me. The rear tire spin is insane. I could have actually had a decent start on this track. And I got greedy lap 1. How sad is that? It's fine. I don't know how many other people here have not raced in the rain like me either. We're only on lap 13. Fine. Clean. No damage. Someone... Are they holding onto softs? They look like they had red tires. Am I insane, or are they running softs in this weather?
The track is clear. Green flag.
Is it just me, or is someone holding onto softs in this kind of weather?
Holding on to socks, what do you mean?
Someone on Joel's team has got red tires on. They just had a caution behind me.
I don't know. I noticed Blistek was still on softs when I went past him. I don't know what team that is.
Bliss is on Joel's team. They're the same colours. Green, purple. I'm basically just Sunday driving at this point, yeah. Oh, Jeff did say the weather was clearing up, so...
Yeah, but he's losing a lot of time.
I mean, if the AI passed him, that's where I'd call it. You can just pit if the AI passes you for better tyres. But I really have checked out at this rain. I'm just Sunday driving around the track at this point.
Situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now. The gap behind us is
20 laps left.
7 seconds.
28.7 seconds means that the car behind me is not... They're not racing me. I mean, that would make sense. I'm in 7th. We know the only car behind me that's racing us is Bliss. I don't know why I went for a low downforce setup, because I knew the rain was coming. I've done this twice in a row now, where I know there's rain on the menu, and I still go low downforce. Because
now, and yeah, he's still on softs.
I just have no ability. Object permanence or like information permanence is not something I'm good at right now.
Lapped him.
I really gotta stop setting my rear wing to low downforce on these wet tracks.
Yeah, I tend to run a lower front and more rear.
It's killed me twice now having the back just let go. And the weather isn't helping either. What times are you posting, by the way?
Not sure, I haven't been watching. I'll let you know. Well, I'm stuck behind Ziff at the moment, so hard for me to say this lap. This one's going to be a slow one.
I suppose Delta won't help, because Delta will show...
Oh, no, I don't want to box this lap.
It stopped raining. Jeff? I can't help but notice it's stopped raining and the weather seems to be immediate, so I'm wondering if I should pit right now.
Josh has just gone into the pit, if that tells you anything. He's gone to...
Jeff hasn't said anything?
He's coming out on the hards.
So, how does this work? Can I go back to mediums and does that count as 2 separate tyres?
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Exit now.
Ah! I hate that! He fucking put me on more inters because I didn't change my pitch strat.
Oh.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Jeff has just suggested I switch to mediums now, so...
I'm back on inters for another lap because I fucking... He called out the change right as I went to change my setup.
Oh yeah, Joel's on the mediums.
Ah, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's, look, so long as I can get 6th this race, I hate this. I hate that I keep having so many shit races where I just write off ever competing.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Bloody well halfway through the season. How many more shit races am I gonna have before I actually start fighting for position?
Well, Zip and Badger are sitting in, like 4th and 5th, I think, at the moment, so you can catch up to them. Those should be 2 easy overtakes, which will jump you up a couple of positions. I just overtook them just then, so...
With a second pit, they're basically gonna be lapping me at this point.
I've pitted like 3 or 4 times already. I've lost a couple of wings at the start.
Also, apparently I'm going to use the mediums? Why?
You might have used them already.
And hopefully these are the ones from the start of the race. God.
go. One stop left in this strategy.
Only one stop left. Jim, are you insane?
Reckons I can get the mediums to the end. It seems like a stretch for me, but oh well. We'll see.
We have 16 laps left. These are almost new tires. I should be perfectly fine.
Burn some of this energy.
Okay.
For the hards as well, so he'll be a little bit slower. Another person you might be able to catch.
Gap to car in front is 20.
So behind me is Ziv, Josh, and Badger.
What position are you in?
2A, I'm on third now. I just passed Badger. So there's 2 AIs and Josh, who's now on the hards behind me. So
That's right, X is an AI today as well.
yeah,
Right, so I could get 50.
catch them.
20 seconds to Badger.
So I'm in third. Joel is 40 seconds in front, and then Durr is 1:10 in front of me. So
Oh.
almost a lap. He's way in front.
Oh, definitely made up for what happened last week.
The gap is 60 plus. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 24.1.
Staying on the softs for Bliss really killed his run. He's a whole minute behind me.
Oh yeah, I don't know what he was doing. Like once DRS gets disabled, like that's when you know you can't try and ride it out.
I feel like I'm getting close to reaching my corner cutting limit, but Jeff hasn't said anything yet, so... I'm curious if I can hold the throttle on that corner even though I'm going over the bumper. Bumpers are normally super slippery and you don't trust them with anything. But I am starting to wonder. Maybe I can hold that corner flat because it's got a bit of camber on the outside. I don't want to risk it, but I might start applying a little bit of throttle and see how I go. What am I posting here? 16s? 17s? And I still gotta be really wary of my wrist. My rear downforce is way too low. Interestingly, cornering at speed, you need higher downforce. I thought lower downforce would have been fine.
20.9 seconds.
I'm gonna have to start learning these setup configs. It's still slippery, but I feel like that's doable if you're just not too gung-ho. Did you say that AI are battling? Because I am not gaining any time on them, apparently. The AI are battling, but not with each other. It's bliss. If I get disqualified, I'm gonna be a little pissed. I don't want to go to softs, but Jeff said that was all my pit stops for today, and then when I changed back to mediums, he said I have one more. It could just be his strategy, or it could be the game rules will disqualify me. And if the game rules disqualify me, I'm actually gonna contest that.
Push now. Use your overtake button for more power. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I shouldn't need to switch to softs, but the game could be fucky. I definitely don't need softs. My tires are in nice condition.
Is 8.9 seconds.
My tires are nice. We have another 50% we can burn through before they start getting bad.
You're catching the car ahead very quickly. Let's keep this up.
Is that Bliss? That's Bliss Tech. Who's behind me? Oh wait, Bliss is fully flagged.
Full race update.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15
Yes.
minutes.
Off with the rain.
Rainbow.
We're gonna box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
Engineer talk.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds. Brilliant. Nice move.
It would be nice to have Jim so I could tell if he's side by side going into a corner, but I'll live without Jim. He is so much quicker out of turn 1 than me. Honestly, everyone's probably quicker than me around every corner. Who am I kidding?
Told me more rain in 10 minutes.
It has to be a red herring. We're just gonna finish with rains kicking in, I think.
Yeah. I think it'll
Doing
be
a
able to
minute.
finish.
Even if you say a minute 30 per lap, that's like 3 laps.
Yeah. And like I'm in 3rd place and I'm not on the lead lap, so I'm a lap behind.
That lag hurt like shit. What the fuck?
Only 1st and 2nd are on the lead lap, so
The fuck is this lag?
they're on lap 30 now.
Game, what the fuck? Crisp, I know you're fucking enabled. Fuck off.
So even if we get rain, it won't go to
Okay, gap
inters.
ahead is 14.2 seconds.
Out of my way, dickweed. This is bullshit. I should not be lagging out and losing an entire half a lap.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Jeff, shut the fuck up. Crisp, I swear, I will turn Crisp off and everyone will have to hear the wheel. But fuck it if it means that I get 5th. Shut the fuck up. Jeff, if you speak again, I'm killing you. I swear. We're about to be blue flagged, and I need to catch up to another goddamn AI before I call this race over.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to car in front is 12.7 seconds.
Hardly road rage when I'm not even driving. I have shit to do. I can't be having this game lag out on me like that. Drop me back half a lap.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
It's a road rage with my radio at this point. A radio rage. There's no more using the microphone until this race is over. Because that's what's killing it. Hey Subaru, welcome in.
Be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
At 40%? Yeah. You flatter me.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
One more lap. Give me one more lap.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Oh shit. I might as well switch to standard for the rest of this lap.
laps of fuel left.
If it wouldn't lag my game out, Jim, I would tell you to shut up. I should have done it. I should just do that. I should just tell Jim to shut up. And then I won't know if I have pit strategies change or anything like that.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Give me that juicy DRS. Fuck you, game. I'll still take it.
That's overtake.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
That's my final corner cut. Woo! I told you I was gonna have a strategic corner cut this race. Oh. What a miserable race. I just want to get one good race this season. Holy cow. So, with that overtake, that puts me in 5th, doesn't it?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm actually happy with that. I got worried. I caught up to BlizzTech. He was getting blue flagged in front of me. But I kept having the game freeze, and I think I lost a good 15 seconds just to the game locking up, and he would just disappear, and I would catch up, and he'd disappear even further away. Not so bad. I was 12 seconds ahead of the AI, and the AI caught back up from lag. Not terrible.
Lost his time at the end there, and I just missed out.
Ah. 114.3. You were bloody close. It turns out the dash doesn't account for being behind leading lap either. I had a whole lap of extra fuel I could have burned.
Oh yeah, no, your fuel doesn't adjust. So
I'll have to bear that in mind. If I ever get lapped, I get +1 extra burn for fuel. I used up my 3 corner cuts, and I got a collision with Badger at lap 1.
yeah, I saw that because I was behind you when that happened.
What happened there? Did I actually qualify higher than I thought? I thought I was 7th.
Yeah, I thought I got 2nd in qualifying, but I don't know if I got penalised or something.
The fact that AI was in front of you lot too, I don't know if that might have just been lag. There's no way that AI would have qualified 6th behind me if I was 5th.
Yeah, because Durr started 8th as well, so I don't know. I thought he qualified first, so I don't know if we got penalised for stuff. I'm not sure.
Maybe. I mean, I definitely went super wide. I wasn't even sure my qualifying was going to count. Maybe we all just DNF'd qualifying and it just put us in a random order.
Yeah, because Bliss crashed and he didn't start last.
Well, I don't know I can be too unhappy with meeting the par of 5th this race for me, but I need to start doing better than going on par.
Oh, drink. Oh, and Pepsi. Oh, drink. Water and milk.
Yeah. It wasn't the best race for either of us, really.
Like
I mean, I'm happy.
Skyrim.
Somehow I scraped
Water
out.
is
I don't know
healthy
what
as fuck.
happened. I was sitting.
Better drink. Water, drink. Water,
Somehow,
drink. Water, drink.
when the
Water,
switch came
bitch. Oh,
from
drink. Water,
wets
drink.
back to
Water,
dry,
drink. Water, bitch.
I somehow, I thought I was sitting
water,
like
drink.
10 seconds
Water,
behind.
drink. Water, bitch.
But after the, I don't know,
Water,
maybe they had a
drink.
wing
Water,
damage or
drink.
something, but
Water,
after that
Mhm.
switch I came out in third, not fourth, so I don't know how I got that position.
So glad my game's
And I got it with 12 seconds in front as well, so I don't know how that I picked up third. I thought I was just going to have to finish in fourth, but
Well, that is.
I'll take third. It's podium.
Yeah.
More points.
Oh, it actually completely crashed. I'm
Considering
so
I
glad.
had to replace my front wing 3 times.
Well, I think it's definitive that. Oh, hang on.
Oh, and the VSC we got,
Radio check.
that was for me entering the pit, or on the main straight just before the pits.
Did you guys want to join into the general chat?
Oh yeah, can you drag us up?
Yeah.
For sure.
My game crashed. Did I? And I have a very important question about whether or not I DNF'd. Disqualified.
Hold on, I'll pop you through.
Thank you. Cody. Am I alive at all? Connecting. You do a
This is
whole
an
computer
exploit,
reset.
but I needed to replace my front wing. Like, so when we were going onto wets, I needed to replace my front wing, and I was just so struggling on that main straight that I spun and crashed into the wall and caused a VSC just as I was about to go into the pits. So I
Well
got a
done.
VSC pit stop
Very
thanks to
nice.
myself. So
So hey, Josh, how do you see how many wings we went through?
Well, you can usually see it on the pit stop strategy after the race, but before, I don't know if I say.
I saved it, so that's
Okay.
okay. Because I think I went through 4 personally.
I went through 3.
yeah, I went through 3.
How the bloody hell did you do so good with 4 wings?
I don't think I went through any.
Oh,
Well, it's not
look at Mr.
surprised. You're like a
Dipper.
minute in front of anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone wants score updates.
Sure.
So obviously, yeah, Durf won this round, then Joel, then Burner, then Josh, then Bird, then X, the badger than me. Stupid wet tires. Anyway,
I only
so
did
that
3 okay.
so the standings at the moment overall is Durf on 96, X is on 80.
Thank you for the color 8 Subaru and the hydrant
Burner,
is
you're on
wet, by
80
the
as
way.
well. Joel, you're on 67. Josh, you're on 50.
Okay.
Bird's on 44. Badger's on 36. I'm on 34. So I'm only 2 behind Badger. And then the team standings
Wait a
overall at the
second.
moment. Yeah.
You said I'm on 67?
Yes.
On the league standings, I'm 71.
Yeah, it counted your DNF as we gave you points last week for your DNF.
Ah, yep.
So we worked that out afterwards, but obviously we haven't been doing it that way in this thing. So, and then team overall, we've got O'Price Lawnmowers number 1 on 144 points. Bird Bear is number 2 on 123.
Okay.
Nightmares third with 116, and then
Okay.
Splinter Wins 101 in fourth.
This is the thing that actually worries me.
They're all sorry. Yeah, pretty good. Some of those, well, yeah, you're tied with Exified Burner, so, and you should be able to quite easily overtake him now that he's not here. So
This is the thing that worries me because we're so close in the team standings with the people behind us that me performing well gives us a good lead.
change my
Me
strategy
doing okay
because I couldn't get
isn't getting us a cemented lead.
nothing was
We're
working. The
within
controls
6
wouldn't let me
points.
change the. Like I couldn't go do anything except bring up the strategy to view.
You can, yeah. So if you've entered the pit lane, it locks it. So you have to do
No,
it
no,
before.
no, while I was driving. Like,
Oh,
like it wanted to use numpad, and I don't have a numpad on my keyboard.
Can you not shout it?
No, I've never used voice in this game. I don't know how to use it.
You just if you talk gibberish, you'll probably pick one. If you're just shouting up and down something.
I think I saw. Maybe I've got it disabled or something. I did see something about like voice something not available or something.
Yeah, I get
remember.
that message every time I launch the game.
Yeah.
Voice
You
available.
used to have voice not available until I ran 2021. Then it reinstalled all of those Xbox Connect voice packages, and it worked fine when I went back.
Okay.
So I don't know if jumping between the new one and the old one would help.
Fix it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I got no numpad, which didn't help me. And then because we've been racing, obviously auto, I haven't got my gear stick plugged in, and I think there's the up down arrow and stuff on that, which I probably could have used. So I might try and bring that out, see if I can get that to work. But yeah, so I just couldn't change my race strategy. So I was stuck on.
Do you not have paddles?
I do.
That stream
Have what?
working?
Paddles.
It's like an old school.
Joel, have a look at this. The start of the race.
Why did X DNF? Or is that just because he was an AI? No, because then Badger would have DNF.
This start was just.
Oh.
Am I allowed to ask why the AI was in 4th place qualifying?
To concede that position.
Such a
I was
good
like,
start.
not for long.
I DNF'd on qualifying because the
I got a 5-place grid penalty from the collision with Burner in the practice.
Yeah, well, the second it grabbed me, like the second it let me have control, it spun straight into a wall.
That would be why I am also was starting at the back. I was wondering that. I didn't realize. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize that affected.
Yeah, no, I didn't either, but
yeah.
I mean, it was fine. Like, yeah, it happens.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to head off, everyone. But good game. We'll see you all next week.
Before you go, I don't know whether you do it now just so you don't forget, or you have to just remember for next time, but set your arrow keys or something. Stream Deck.
Yeah, I think I've been connected on the weekend.
You can combine keyboard and wheel. I've got keybinds on.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to do. That's what I've been doing for most things. It's just for some reason, because my arrow keys on my keyboard, every time I try and touch them, it would take control of the car, like as it's steering.
You should be able to, if you have a mixed keybind setup, then it shouldn't change between them. You should, at least I'm pretty sure that's what I've got, because I have some keybinds like camera.
Does your steering wheel have a D-pad on it?
No, it doesn't. No, but this is what I was saying about the gear shifter does. So that's that. Like I haven't got the gear shifter connected because I haven't needed it. But if I had that, it might have been fine because I might have been able to use that. So,
oh, weird. I have two control sheets.
Otherwise, I might try and use my Stream Deck to set up the binds.
Can I get people to export their highlights, like Josh was saying before?
How do you do that?
Go to the theater.
Theater.
This is mine.
Where's the theater?
It's on like the main menu. I think it's across. It's like one of the last menus set, like header.
Yeah, you've got solo multiplayer customization theater.
Yeah, and then Canada.
And then F8 or whatever it is.
F7.
I need to actually remember to export them, because if I export with OBS open, my whole computer will just die. So I have to like put a reminder somewhere to do it later. I am so mad I got greedy lap 1 for a position and died.
What am I do?
It was lap 1. I didn't need to push to fight. It's the AI. He's going to break early every corner.
Yep.
And I suicide for a position in lap 1. I'm so mad.
Yeah, Exafad was pretty scary at times. Like it's like, oh, breaking early.
Just bear with me a sec.
Oh no!
Yeah, Burner, I don't know. I thought it was going to make me give back the position for this overtake here. Because I went directly over that yellow strip.
Yeah, I was wondering about that if you were going to get like penalized for it or something. But
With the game being super lenient with the corner cutting, I think
I think we do have lenient corner cutting set.
yeah, it's regular, not strict.
Yeah, okay.
Still, that was a pretty
But
blatant
because you
corner
had
cut.
2 tires on the orange strip, and maybe the game takes account of being side by side as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
think
no,
it
it
must-
doesn't.
I
It
think
doesn't do the orange strip at that one. It uses the white though.
because I got called for corner cutting on the final corner on the final lap. But I clearly went inside that orange strip entirely, and I think that might be the boundary they've set. It's a fairly forgiving one, because I felt like I cut going into that turn way more than I cut going out of it.
Yeah, so just remember to export that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, I've just dropped a link into the wrong channel. Dickhead.
You want previous races as well?
No, just this one. The previous ones we've got the live broadcast.
Yeah.
So that's
Did something
no worries,
happen
but
today?
This one, because we got nothing. I'll put a link into Race Meet General. That should work just like Dropbox. You'll be able to drop it in there.
What happened to the broadcast?
Crashing.
She's had problems with OBS and stuff.
I'm forgetting, where do the files get saved again? It's documents?
Righty-o. Let's have a look at my
Yeah,
highlight. Let's see how many camera
the files
angles
get saved,
don't show you
documents,
what's
my
happening.
games, F1 2020, and then highlights.
My games, that's the one that's always...
It might be worth changing the name of the highlight to like your name _ Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
just so that's yeah.
Yeah, I've got...
So, Berta Bear, I think, is second place. The team is clutching.
We've got a Red Bull ring.
We're holding
next
on.
week, do we?
But I really need to start stepping up my game. I cannot keep posting par times and par races.
Sorry, you can't be here. Go away.
Your bot came first.
I still want to know how one of the AI got a DNF.
Wait, what?
Did it just not change tires or something?
What do you mean? Didn't get DNF? I got a hang on.
If you look at the in-game listing, it shows one of the AI got a DNF.
Oh, they show us that.
Only one, not both.
Okay.
Where did it show? Because on the actual
Event 5 out of 5
The
in my
standings, yeah.
Yeah, it shows DNF.
Is this upload thing work? Because it's just hovering on 0% for me.
yeah, it's not. It's a WebM file, Joel, and I don't think it's letting it upload. It just came straight up with an error for me too.
Why would
It's not
WebM not be
erroring for
allowed?
me, it's just infinitely spinning.
Mine just came up with a little exclamation mark.
You think there'd be like a file size limit? Would be exporting?
The file size limit is 16 gigabyte.
That's fairly lenient.
Yeah, because I set up. It's like, what do you want the file size limit to be? I'm like, as high as humanly possible.
Why did it save as a WebM file? Seriously, like your butts.
What's wrong with WebM?
Yeah.
WebM's honestly better.
It could
than
be worse.
almost every other format.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be better.
Smaller than
Saves as
MP4, better quality than MP4.
Yeah.
Saves as a raw AVI file.
Less supported, like MP4.
Doesn't buffer in most players too. Got a good preload config.
Can it play on Windows Media Player? I can't remember. Probably not.
I think.
Who the fuck uses Windows Media Player?
Come on.
I know.
You said that like
Well,
you
I was
don't
using it
have
as
the
an
Windows
example.
Essentials Media Kit installed from 2012.
What's Windows? Who uses
K-Lite
Windows?
codec pack.
You don't use Windows Movie Maker? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bringing back the fucking
I
memories
also
on
use
that
Windows
one.
Vista.
Tell you, one of the
At least
saddest
it's
moments.
XP.
One of the saddest moments for
somewhere
me
around
was when they closed off the old Skype servers because MSN Messenger could still run on the old Skype servers. You could install the Windows Essentials Media Pack from 2012 and load up Windows Messenger and log in, and it would work until they cut off Skype, and now I'm sad.
Other than Messenger,
You could nudge people, and that program would crash.
there the email client in that Essentials pack still works. You have to load it in Windows compatibility mode, but it totally still works.
Oh god.
Like old games that run with the Windows Game Center, they
Don't
somehow
remind
still
me.
work and connect to Xbox Live. Blows my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, that was Microsoft did a proxy, I think, to like adapt all the system calls for that.
Yeah.
Because
But like, it's so insane seeing the old Xbox tab interface on Windows and being able to use it to message people. Like, it's so surreal.
So
I'll if you want, Joel, I'll see if I can do one on mine.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for now to grab it, and then
I'm actually just waiting for this thing to actually export. So
I mean, worst case.
so let me just make a folder. Let's go.
Yeah, I tried to
really
upload it
upset.
as a zip, and it's still not.
Worst case, I have a Google Drive. I can just
give
have
me a second. I can try and share mine out. What permissions do I have to get it? Joel?
Boosters?
I'm not sure what you mean, to be honest.
Do I have to do any special permissions for anyone to be able to drop stuff in it or not?
No, if you're sharing it as a link, that doesn't sort of all the permissions are for internal. If you get what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Allow upload and edit. File drop. Upload only.
I'm in Gradgar. Oh, Lord. The race is over. We scraped together anything out of that. I really want to know.
You want to be? I was about to say only if you want to be taken down by Nintendo.
I really want to know why the AI got fourth place and I got fifth.
You just get struck.
Burner Bear was behind me.
Try that one, guys.
And from what I can tell, a couple of people behind us, there's two AI behind us, and I think two people got 5-position collision. Okay, if they're going to do that, I'm going to...
iRacing is
Well, if you need
down.
an expert on it, I mean, I won't be happy about it, but I'd help you.
That's probably
Yes.
this is a Docker container, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think it's even looking for me. It mustn't like WebM stuff.
No.
I'm thinking it's something to do with external.
Okay, hang on, wait.
It might be like...
Give me a sec.
Because I just uploaded to it.
You think it's like a port thing?
It wouldn't let me do it internally though, John. For me.
Pardon?
It won't even let me do it internally though.
Yeah.
Just give me one moment. I am doing a Google Drive. Give me a sec.
I was going to say, I've got an empty Google Drive if we need some space.
Got a result.
Yeah, sorry, I got 2 terabytes on mine. I just...
Damn, okay.
Open it up.
I can't
I pay
compete with
I
that.
pay for my thing. No, I don't use it. Obviously, that's why I got 2 terabytes, but I use it for photos. That's it.
So can I just get the rundown on what happened?
You suck. No one else does.
I got a 5-grid penalty from a collision with Burner coming into the pit.
In
So in practice, I started from 8th. Who started in first, second, and third?
I was first
Would have
for a
been...
little bit.
Would have been Josh, Joel, and it looks like the 2 white cars, the 2 AI. Third and fourth.
Yeah, so they were in the middle of the pack, yeah.
Give me one moment.
And then I came back from 8th place from pure strategy of only having to do 2 pits because it rained. So I went from softs to intermediates to mediums and brought it in 30 seconds ahead of the pack.
Nice. So do you know what I did? I ripped open boxes and pulled out Batman figurines all day.
Honestly, I got so paranoid coming off the inters because...
I was so scared at the start there, Joel.
Yeah,
on the grass.
Hey, Nathan, that fucking drive unmounted again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How am I
don't
in
know.
third?
It's the same thing as before. The device name changes and it unmounts.
And Wall of Champions.
Thank.
Anyway.
What the heck's going on?
God.
Why is it doing that?
To think
Actually,
you can just drive away from that with reduced damage.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I'd be in the wall with simulation on. I'd feel like, I'm so sorry, guys. I'd just be like...
Joel's having some issues with a drive that keeps... You say the device name keeps changing?
Yeah, so this is OMV, like Open Media Vault. It's got an F tab, or was it FS tab or whatever
Okay.
thing. It mounts okay. And then what happens is after a certain amount of time, it might be 5 minutes or an hour, the device name changes. Now, obviously, in FS tab, I've used the UUID for the hardware ID to mount it because
Yeah, that shouldn't change.
that should stay the same. As soon as that device name changes, bang, I mount every time.
Yep.
Doing my head in. And it's
Yeah.
only been a problem since this current setup, which uses Open Media Vault. So I'm assuming it's an Open Media Vault thing. But yeah,
It looks
so
there's that link for Google Drive, everyone, if you didn't see it, by the way.
Yeah, I'm uploading now.
Drive. How
I think
much
it's
space
going to
do
be
I
a.
have free?
Should probably have kept the background
I think
music
it's going to
on
be a
while we
case
sat
of
here chatting.
putting.
Yeah,
Let's
I
put
have
something more chill on.
space
We had Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, it's a
with
super weird
hackers.
issue.
We'll
I don't
switch
understand
over
why you've got
Yeah.
like
Oh,
what.
that pretty much sums up everything I've had with this
But
fucking
I don't
thing.
understand how the name keeps changing.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know. It's only that one drive, yeah.
I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah.
So long story short is there is only one USB drive plugged into this now because
Yeah.
Linux apparently doesn't like more than one USB drive because then it does
Yeah.
this for all of them.
Yeah.
Before
I
having
wonder
one
if it's something to do with the hardware RAID and the actual enclosure is not liking. Because I see obviously OMV usually creates its own RAIDs.
Yeah, but keep in mind it would also do it to the other singular hard drive when the two were plugged in.
It's not thinking there's like an. It's not assuming you're hot swapping in a drive into the RAID, is it?
No.
So to the server, this RAID, it just appears as one USB disk.
Yeah. So as far as it's
Admitted-
concerned, there's
Yeah. Because it just
Depending
kicked
how
itself
it's
off.
been set up. I've not seen this. I've never seen software RAIDs. I've not seen commonly, but I know with physical servers when they have RAID 5 set up, you can hot swap drives without shutting down rebooting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's what it's trying to emulate.
Well, this is a hardware RAID.
This is hardware RAID? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that
There's
seems
only a
less
RAID.
likely then.
It'd be a RAID 1 that you got, Joel?
I believe it is, yep.
Yeah.
So just drive replication then.
Yeah.
vSAN for life.
What did you say? vSAN?
vSAN. Ooh, VMware has some fancy thing.
I get a bill for that, and I don't know what they actually do. I don't know if we've ever paid that bill, but they keep sending them.
It's fun. 3 physical servers, pull a drive out of any of them, and they'll automatically transfer like all the data balances between them.
So I love the Tanix. The Tanix will just do it all for us.
Yeah, high availability.
But in saying that, you pay like what, 90K for the Tanix. So
I'm not looking at the VMware prices right now.
we're about to switch
We're into tech talk.
VMware off and go just purely.
I don't know. Should we check out and do something else for the rest of stream? In 2 hours. I should at least. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to turn off this noise filtering.
Next Wednesday.
We have 100 minutes left of filtering, so we could load up another 100 minutes of a racing game.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you, Dave. Hey, Josh, you ready for me, you, or Burner to come first?
I
My
might be
bet's
away
on
too.
Burner. You might be away too. Well,
track
Burner.
are we?
If there's that many people away, I might get a podium.
It's a Red Bull ring, which I'm really disappointed about.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I like Red Bull ring, so that's good.
I suck at the hairpin, but I do like the track.
Shame if I cancelled my shift just to come back at the Red Bull ring. Wouldn't it?
All right, 2 of us have files up there now.
Yeah.
I'll have to put mine
I
up a
would
little
give
bit
up the
later.
shift, but that late, it's like time and a half, so like I can't say no to that.
Well, you can, you just don't want to.
I'm not going
I
to
just like
complain
money.
to have nearly I'm not going to complain to have nearly $200 a week. I'm never going to complain.
These are some very patient drivers. We came
So it's a
5th
good
in
bad one,
qualifying
game,
somehow.
so-
That's because
It
2
looks
people behind
good.
us got +5 grid position
I don't know if we
penalty.
can wait till August though, it's so far away.
When there's only 8 people, that's a death sentence. To be fair, the guy in last place won the race,
So Nathan, I've tried something with the
as
server.
far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So I've had to mount it software wise through
I
OMV.
really,
before. I
really
restart the
wish
server
this
and it's
game let
mounted
you just...
on
I
it.
want
Oh,
Hopefully that
a
gives it
very
more
simple
solid-
text editor
I just remembered
where I
going
can
in for
put my
surgery next
name on my
Tuesday,
car
so
in big
I'm-
giant bold letters.
I mean, I should be able to
On
race
the wing.
Wednesday, but
Bird.
like,
Put bird on the
Oh,
wing, right?
Don't
Put a
do it,
profanity
but, you
filter,
know,
let
you
it
need to
just be a
have the
text
week
box
off.
entry. I could care less,
It's
right?
okay.
Profanity filter,
Let's
they've
take
done
the
that.
podium.
You will
Let me
just
enter
like-
my own
Yeah,
text for
let
my
us
own
know
sponsor
what
brand
you
company.
Hang on. If we have enough of us, we
Pick
can
a font,
vote to postpone.
write a word,
No.
apply it to the car.
Well, I
That
was
would be the
actually gonna say
world's
we could
simplest
postpone it to
DIY
another day
sponsor
that
setup, and
suits
they don't
everyone
have it.
better.
And I would just
we
use it
could.
to put my name on the wing because I just wanted
league
it to
has
say
a
bird as it
postpone
drives
mechanism.
past the camera.
Hey,
That's it.
Bliss, can I get you to try that Big Brain Media link again? See if you can upload.
Let's have a look.
I don't think it will work, but
Nah,
I mean,
didn't work.
Nah, didn't think so. I have a
Let's
feeling there's
have a look at the
some
highlights. The
sort of
highlights
hiccup
are only about a
with
minute 30 long,
Cloud
so we'll
Fire.
see what the highlights have actually captured. This is what we're going to be
Gonna do
uploading.
this,
They're
so-
talking about putting this video up on
Oh,
the
hang on,
server.
what the
See?
heck? What are you? That's weird.
We were in 5th. We came in, a little bit of light contact with the
Josh,
AI.
you'd
Coming
appreciate
around
this.
the original corner, we were
As
doing
someone
pretty
who's a little bit more
okay.
tech-savvy.
Started
So
5th,
next
held
time,
our lot coming into
put a
turn
set
1,
of, NGI
and then
nets,
we
proxy manager, is
had
gateway at
this
home for it
incident.
to
This is
redirect
the
to
same
next
lap.
cloud. Fair enough. Cloudflare is
Restored.
the
See,
DNS
Burner already
and,
has a
all that sort
decal
of
on
fun
the
shit.
wing. I should do that.
If I try to access, or if anyone tries to access the apps or user page in the settings for Nextcloud externally,
Yep.
nothing. It loads, but it loads completely and utterly blank, like no assets at all.
Yeah, right.
So what I've actually done is I've used my Pi-hole to make a DNS record, so it's all internal. DNS record points to the Nginx, and it all goes in through internally, and it works.
Nice.
So I'm guessing that's another. I'm thinking Cloudflare's doing something funny.
Yeah, right.
Never gave me issue before, but yeah.
You're not using the Cloudflare tunnel yet, are you?
No, not yet.
So let me try and go to my profile.
So, this is the corner coming up where it all went wrong. Lap 1, we held 5th. We came in to this corner here with a really good run. So we did the switch, we had the clean line, we hit the apex, everything was great. And I decided I'm going to flick on overtake and I'm going to go for this. There's nothing wrong with that decision. The only thing that went wrong is I got greedy because I tried going on the inside and my back completely gave way. Honestly, what I should have done is held 5th until DRS lap 3. If I hadn't already overtaken the AI by that point, I could have easily done it with DRS zones. This killed me. I spent all of the race in last place at this turn. This is the race. This is the turn that killed me. In hindsight, and hindsight's always 20/20, I don't know why I had a low downforce setup at all because we were going into heavy rain for most of the race. Or light rain, it turned out, for most of the race. Given that, given we spent over 10 laps in rain, there was no reason to be going for a light downforce loadout. And my lack of downforce on the rear wing entirely, where is it here? My lack of downforce on the rear wing entirely killed my... How do I zoom out? That's up and down. Can I just was? Ah, thank you, I just was. You can already see that I'm trying to sneak up the inside. By this point, the back had already left. I am pointed straight, but the car is not going straight. The car is going that way. So it was a miscalculation on my part. You can actually see I'm already counter-steering here. I'm turning back into the AI. If I had coasted and actually planned my trajectory a bit better, I probably could have come out and using a bit less of the throttle, I probably could have just taken the inside further along instead of trying to undercut him on the exit to the corner. But, mistakes.
Burner had the one, went to pit, was it? And, yeah.
Yeah, on the main straight. So like I did it, I spun after the hairpin.
Nail in the coffin was this 3-point turn.
And
I
then
didn't
about
reverse
200
enough.
meters up the road, I just couldn't get traction and was
Oh,
fishtailing. And
good cuts. Another spin, but we didn't actually see it. Thank you, highlighter.
And I was quite surprised that the wheel didn't come off in that one.
Like counting your lucky stars.
I had a very
got a VSC out of it.
I had a very interesting moment where I wanted to switch back to mediums because it was stopping the rain as I got up to the final turn. And I was halfway through switching when Jeff said, "Oh, we've got a new plan for you." And hitting that plan locks you in that menu. And I was halfway through switching tires, got kicked out of that, and then had to tab back in. By that time, I'd already hit the pit lane. And I like frantically started flicking through new tires, trying to find the new mediums. Just ended up going on intermediates again, apparently.
So if he says he's got a new plan, the voice command is just confirm change?
Yeah, if I wasn't panicking, I could have just hit that and been fine.
Yeah.
How do I do this? If does anyone know how to use the My Macros app?
Kind of. I've been trying to learn it.
Use the what, sorry?
Oh,
The My
not that hard, is
Macros
it?
app. Well, there's supposed to be a way to QR code my rewards, but I can't.
Oh, that I don't know. Haven't got that far yet.
Yeah, I'm not a aficionado with the My Macros app, sorry.
That was where Bliss was on red tires still. Good photo. I do have to ask, is Bliss still here?
Yeah.
What was the strategy with staying on softs throughout the wet season, throughout the wet part?
Oh, it was to do with my controls. I couldn't change to wets. I didn't have any way of doing it. I don't have a numpad, so I couldn't use the keyboard, and I don't have a D-pad, so I just couldn't actually physically change the setting.
So what, even if you went into pit, Jeff wasn't going to give you intermediates?
Nah, he gave me softs both times.
Wow, what a dick.
I was like, I know. I thought so.
He didn't pop up and tell you we think there's a better strategy?
Yeah, he did, but I couldn't change to it.
Yeah, I suppose it comes back to voice commands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd see if run first time setup for one of the other F1 games that has the voice command feature and see if that fixes it.
Yeah, I might install 2021.
So I recently had to fix mine. It's one of the Microsoft Connect. You just got to download the Microsoft Connect, or Microsoft Connect for Windows language pack for your region.
Yeah.
And you got to have that installed.
You should already have all the installers. They'd be in the common
Yeah.
redistributable folder.
They should be, but yeah, apparently it's like not a common. Sorry, it's not an uncommon issue that people have. That
What did you say it's called? Microsoft Connect.
Yeah, if
Voice
you
recognition
Google it
for Connect.
F1 2022, and you'll see it pops up in a lot of the forums, and there's a link to where you can go to just download the latest one. And it's in the F1 2020 folders. You just replace it with the ones you download from the net. But it's just the Microsoft Connect language files.
So if you go to Steam and right-click browse local folder or whatever, there's just a folder called installers in the game files that should have them all there. There's a speech platform runtime, and then you pick whatever language pack you want.
Yeah, I just delete the.
How did you say it's in Steam?
Yeah, if you have the game in Steam and you just go browse a local directory.
Yeah.
The F1 games have a folder called installers. Yeah.
So I'm just going to install the Australian one.
Yeah. If
those is it the speech platform runtime or the Connect language pack?
Both. You pick your language and you run the speech platform runtime first.
Okay.
But if they're not working, like if the installers,
yeah,
so if the installers are having issues, that's where you might need to like uninstall that from Windows and then try running first time setup again.
Typical Windows. I literally just re-imaged my computer last week and then reinstalled F1.
Oh, I came third on the upload race.
Woo!
Where's everyone else sitting in the upload race?
I haven't even exported yet, so.
Neither.
Sorry, DNS did not start.
Box.
Oh no. I don't like hearing that anymore, especially in iRacing. Because if you have to box in iRacing, you know it's bad. Steering's out of alignment, yep.
Alright, anyway, I'm going to head off, guys. I'll catch you later.
Peace.
Yeah, Jermaine.
Catch you later. So where was this? This was before I started lagging out. So like right here, you can see me lagging out.
Disqualified all in the same race.
We had fine. We were fine here. Then something happened with my microphone that was lagging the game out. The game even crashed after this race. I'm glad it didn't during the race. But something was happening. The microphone wasn't doing what it was meant to be doing, and I kept dropping massive amount of frames there. Next week, I'm gonna pay attention. I don't know why the software microphone was the one that was configured. We don't even get the corner cut at the end. My highlights don't even show the corner cut at the end, the overtake. I'm so sad.
Can't that be on somebody else's?
I don't think I've ever had a highlights reel from this game that I've ever gone, wow, that was a good highlights reel.
No, it showed none of my wet driving, and I was like, that's where I did the most work. Like,
it showed me having already spun crashed and was me trying to like 3-point turn my way back into the track.
I've seen my good highlights on other people's highlight reels, and then all my bad ones are in my one. So I guess hopefully later they'll be around.
I think the closest to a highlight I had was the final 3 laps of the race. I was dropping frames and the AI overtook me because I lagged out. It stitches my part together without the freezing though, so it just looks like the AI is cheating and jumping ahead. But that's it. Everything else says nothing in these highlights worth watching. Except the spin out lap 1, I guess, but